Hello and welcome to Path of the Midnight Sun. Let me introduce you to this game by reading the little introduction on the info sheet by the developer, and it says, a charming RPG about self-acceptance with a balance of comedy and tragedy. Craft, cook and care for your companions while surviving against hordes of monsters. Manage your time wisely, every choice is meaningful. Focus on the narrative and romance in story mode or challenge yourself in hardcore mode. Basically, Path of the Midnight Sun originated as a ROM hack for Fire Emblem 8, Fire Emblem Sacred Stones, and I am a huge Fire Emblem fan. I've pretty much played every game since Sacred Stones, so that's like 7 different games or so. Yeah, so I'm pretty excited for this. I think it's focused a little bit more on the story side than Fire Emblem usually is. And the combat is a little bit different, not very Fire Emblem-like anymore, but that's where it originated from. And it's also, I don't know if it's fully voiced, but all of the characters do have voices, so we'll see. But yeah, anyway, let's start into it. If I can move my mouse back. Okay, I need to click on the screen to have my mouse back. I don't know quite what that mouse cursor is. It's kind of interesting. Well, maybe we'll figure it out. Maybe it's got some kind of in-game lore reason. Let's start a new game, yes. So, supposedly 25 to 30 hours of gameplay. I guess depending on how quick you play. There's difficulties, normal, hardcore, easy, and story. I think we'll go with normal, just standard. Okay. I really like usually if these kind of difficulty settings give you the options to adjust these things individually, to sort of have like an individual difficulty, because sometimes I'm just like, I don't know, I'd like this to be standard, but I'd like this to be only 30%. Maybe I want the sanity recovered to be big, maybe I want that to be something else, to sort of really customize your own difficulty, which I find quite fun. But well, We'll live with how it is here. And we'll just confirm that. Prologue 1. Frozen Memories. Zuzaku's point of view.
Hey. Hey, Nini.
Someone's calling me?
Nini, can you hear me?
Such a tranquil voice.
I guess just that one voice line wasn't recorded, I don't know.
Come on, wake up, Nini.
I'm trying, but my eyelids feel as heavy as boulders.
You can do it. Open your eyes. Nini?
A girl?
As if my lungs were pierced by 1,000 icy needles.
Hey, morning.
Am I in heaven?
Heaven?
You kind of look like an angel.
That's very kind of you to say.
Yeah,
Plus affection.
I must be dead. And I suppose you're the celestial being who came after my soul.
Wait, what?
She seems surprised. I must be right after all.
Nini, are you sure that your brain didn't get frozen? It's me, Shiori.
Shiori?
You really can't remember? Shiori, you know, your trusted companion, the priestess? I may be blind, but I can clearly see that you are acting strange.
A blind priestess?
Perhaps if you helped me stand up, I would remember something. It's quite difficult to remember while your back is freezing.
I take from her smile that she approves of my idea.
Right away. Let me help you.
Tutorial. You can open the pause menu by right-clicking when the text is not advancing. Here you can save and load the game, access your inventory, and other useful features. Some options may only be available as you progress in the game. Moreover, the pause menu may not be callable under specific circumstances.
Oh?
I must say, despite that slender body, she pulled me up with impressive strength.
Feeling better now, Nini?
I'm sorry, but this Nini, is that my name?
Why is she looking at me as if I were making fun of her?
Of course. Sir Ornier was too long. That's why I started calling you Nini. Can't you remember?
To be fair, I couldn't even remember I was the Sir Ornier.
What's happening, though? 5 minutes ago, we were walking along normally, and then you suddenly collapsed. Now it seems you can't remember anything.
Common problem for us old folks. 5 minutes?
Yes, 5 minutes. Does that sound strange to you?
Yes, kind of. It feels like I just woke up from a long slumber.
Something isn't right here.
Anyway, you clearly seem confused, Nini. But don't worry, I'm going to help you.
I'm not sure I find that reassuring.
Let's see if you remember some more generic information. For example, where are you from?
I don't know.
It's wise to recognize your own lack of knowledge. Well, we come from the theocracy of Pylum.
Okay.
The theocracy of...
Ooh. What was that? A vision? The theocracy of Pylum. I feel a sense of nostalgia just by hearing it.
See? It's working. Let's try with another question then. What's your name?
Well, Sir Ornier, you just told me.
Actually, that's your title followed by your surname.
Ah,
That's your full name. Ornier.
Suzaku. Okay. Ornier. Done something unforgivable. Could betray.
Judging from your silence, it seems you've just remembered something, right?
Yes, vaguely. But aside from that, my mind is blank. I can't remember anything.
Could it be amnesia?
I hope not.
I really hoped it was something else. But all the clues seem to point to that. Amnesia may hit suddenly. However, it's uncertain when your memory will revert back to normal. For some people, it's a momentary hindrance. But for others, it may take months or even years to recover.
It can't be.
I'm sorry to say this, but in some cases, the memory loss is permanent.
You seem to know a lot.
All priestesses are trained to heal both body and mind. Since mana is unreliable for healing, we need to cope with our own skills. So you can trust me, Nini. I promise that...
Monsters.
Never mind. That has to wait. We're going to be attacked.
By whom?
You heard that noise, right? A horde of squinks is approaching us. They aren't particularly strong, but when in a group, they can get quite vicious. Here they come!
Wait, this is all too sudden.
Do I even remember how to hold this sword? Come on, muscle memory, don't fail me now.
So, how do I do this?
It's easy enough, Nini. I'll guide you through. First of all, let's attack!
All right, let's give this a try.
Okay, I've got attack, skill, defend, items, order. Right, what do I click? It's not my turn. Click attack. Okay, and I attack this squink right in
Wise
front of
choice,
us.
Nini. I have a feeling that the one to the front is the slowest. Ideally, we should be able to take it down before it can counterattack.
Yeah, that was totally what I was thinking about. But it is true. Begin battle phase, yes.
Ah!
Oh. Well, that was quick. If I knew we were going to one hit, then taking down one of the other ones would have been smarter.
By the way, I've been feeling strange for a while now, as if power was slowly pulsing through my body.
Guess I can't exit the menu here. Okay, just checking. Okay, it only lets me attack. That's fine.
That's mana. When particularly distressed, the human body produces magical energy. Once accumulated, it can be spent to cast powerful spells. Let me show you.
Spiralux deals very low light damage. Okay. Alright, she's level 4. And mana resets per battle. I got some bones, some meat, and a bit of fur. Are you alright? Yes, sort of. But I feel as if my body suddenly lost all the strength it had just a few moments ago. That's the nature of mana, Nini. It disperses once your emotions quieten down. Also, I did want to quickly, because the battle music was quite loud, put that down.
That sounds like a plan.
That up. Yeah, that should be fine. I'd like the ambience to be a bit louder, but it's koppel, so I can't really... That's not an English word, it's a German word. It might be an English word. It's connected.
Quite interesting.
I understand. What a fascinating phenomenon. Every character produces a set amount of mana every turn. Once you have enough mana, you can unleash powerful skills. It feels quite weird to see you react like that to something as basic as mana generation, you know? So much for the captain of the Holy Swords of Pylum. The Holy Swords. Again, that sense of nostalgia. Shiori, it seems I need you to explain quite a few things.
I have an idea.
I will, but first it's better if we find a safer area. I'm afraid that other squinks may attack us if we stay here. Alright. So, where are we going? To the north, Nini. I'm quite sure that monsters won't attack us there. Are you sure? I can see more squinks there. Those will protect their nest. They're relatively passive if not provoked. We should worry about those coming from behind instead. Understood, but how do we get past? Let's wait for a bit here. Soon those squinks will join the others in the nest. I'd say that 10 to 15 minutes should be enough.
No more hesitation.
I wonder how you can be so sure, but I'll trust you regardless. Reach the heart of the forest to the north. Alright. You can rest if you click on your spot. Select the amount of time you want to spend resting with the left-right arrows, then click confirm. After this stage of the tutorial, you will be able to move to adjacent spots by clicking on them, although your freedom of movement may be limited until the next chapters. Okay. I could fight against the squinks, though. Question is, do I want to do that? Defending group loses 30% speed. Okay, those are special, special tiles. A bandit hideout. Okay. You know what? We'll take the squinks. We'll attack the squinks. Okay, we'll wait. Damn it. Let's try 10. Alright. Now we can go there, though. What just happened? The squinks joined forces. In other words, if we were to battle them now, we'd face 2 hordes consecutively. That sounds troublesome. Thankfully, we can reach the northern area before they come back. If one or more enemy groups meet on the same spot, they'll join forces. When that happens, you'll have to face multiple waves consecutively in battle. Okay. Look at all those squinks. You're right, we were followed.
You can count on me.
You see, I'm really reliable, am I not? Too bad you can't remember all the times I saved you from your sense of direction. I'm not sure if I should feel insulted or grateful. In any case, let's proceed to the north. Every map has a certain amount of time you can spend during your turn before entering the enemy phase. That max time limit is displayed on the right. Every action you take on a map will make your time on the left pass, moving from one spot to another, fighting enemies, resting, searching for materials, etc. Once your time reaches or surpasses the max time, the enemy phase will start. When that happens, your time will be partially restored, giving you more actions on your next turn. You need to manage your time carefully, or you might find yourself in a tight spot, like granting your foes multiple enemy phases in a row. But what if I... Okay. What about this? Why is it sparkling? Okay, I can only go here. This area of the forest sounds quieter than before. Birds keep chirping from all directions, seemingly unfazed by the eerie creatures inhabiting their surroundings. Shiori is facing me, her eyes closed. Even if she isn't looking at me, I feel somehow observed. Well, she's blind, Suzaku. Those squinks won't follow us here. We're safe now. Yeah. Before you continue, take these. You have obtained 5 medicinal herbs. You insisted that you didn't need them when we departed from Pylum, but the situation has changed.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Why didn't I accept these before, though? They seem quite useful. A few squinks wouldn't have been able to leave a single scratch on you back then. They didn't seem like mere animals. Indeed. While retaining bestial features, those creatures are way more than that. They were once animals lurking these lands, now corrupted by the power of the Demon King. The Demon King? For some reason, the title sounds vaguely familiar. Is something on your mind? Demons, huh? I see. Yes, in other words, the Demon King's power disrupts the balance of mana in the world, transforming inoffensive creatures into fearsome beasts. We call this phenomenon the Mana Scourge. The Mana Scourge? Its curse keeps spreading through the land, even though it's been 21 years since the demise of the Demon King. Wait, 21 years? So why are there still monsters lurking around? You really don't remember anything, do you? I can do nothing but shake my head, still uneasy. I figured as much. So you don't even remember about the vassal of the Demon King? Vassal? Or our mission? I can't remember, sorry. Sure, the mission. That's fair, don't worry, I'll remind you of the situation. The vassal is the most prominent figure in modern history. The soul of the Demon King was sealed inside her 21 years ago. Wait, the Demon King was sealed? I thought you said he was killed. He can't be killed, unfortunately. He is immortal. The only way to stop him is to imprison his soul. A vassal must devote her flesh and magic to that end. That wouldn't be my choice of location, for sure. And what if the vassal failed? Once set free, the Demon King would keep spreading the scourge, killing thousands of people and possibly destroying the entire continent of Avium. Ornier, why did you? Oh, Avium. Nini, are you okay? Another vision. What could that mean? Yeah, sorry, I was just thinking we must absolutely prevent that. You're right, and that's why we are on our mission to investigate the vassal. It's too dangerous, I'm going home. It's an important mission. I'm glad you think so. That's just like you, Nini. So, where's this vassal exactly? Where are we going? The vassal is the current princess of the kingdom of Hoikade. A princess and the vassal? Talk about privileged. You just said you wouldn't want to do that. What do you mean privileged? Many of the senior clergy in Pylum believe that the vassal is involved in some suspect affairs. But it would be too risky to investigate her directly given her role and position. I suppose that's why they dispatched just a couple of trusted agents instead of a larger group of people. This story about the vassal of the Demon King sure is interesting. I wish I remembered more about this whole affair, though. Maybe I should ask Shiori a few more questions. Will somebody help us there? Did I say anything inappropriate? Shh. 7 people. Well, 7 o'clock, the direction, Suzaku. Well, I'm glad we'll find some help along the way, and hopefully my memories will...
Enemies are lurking nearby.
Oh, 7 bandits. Alright, sure. That's also possible. 7 bandits, Nini. They're closing in, and they'll kill us on sight. What? Bandits? Here? Could this be? Maybe they're just soldiers? No, Nini. I know they're bandits. I don't know why, but she seems really certain about her claims. Do you believe me? There are still so many unanswered questions, and I'm far from recovering any clues about my past. But one thing is certain. If this girl had wanted to take advantage of my condition, she would have done so right away. Yes, I believe you, Shiori. Good then. Follow me, Nini. You don't know what psychopaths are like, Suzaku. From the position you should see them well, from this position. 4 bandits to the east, 3 to the west. You're right, I'm impressed that you noticed them from that distance. What do we do? Oh, there's plenty we can do. We could wait here and ambush both the groups, but we could also defeat them one by one, even if it'll take longer.
I see.
I wonder which plan is the most suitable for this situation. I'll leave that to you. Just be mindful that the ones to the east are more numerous. Yeah, leave it to the amnesiac. If you want to give me that sort of responsibility, I will do my best. I almost forgot. No turning back, okay? Unless you want to be chased down by both bandits and squinks.
Got it.
That won't be the case. Every terrain affects the battles that take place on it in different ways. Terrain bonuses or penalties apply to attackers or defenders. Anyone who approaches another group on the map is an attacker. The group that is being approached is the defender. In other words, you're always an attacker during the player phase, and you're always a defender in the enemy phase. Make sure to check out all the terrain effects on the map to gain an advantage over your foes. Alright. Can do that. Here, there's no terrain effects at all. There's none here either. And here we've got the defending group takes 10% less damage and gains 30% extra healing. So we'll avoid that. What is that? The map menu. Okay. We'll attack them. Bandits.
It's my turn!
Is it now? What kind of skills do you have? None.
It's my turn!
Yes, it is your turn indeed. What does order do?
It's my turn!
Okay, that's gonna get annoying real fast. Attack. It doesn't really matter, so we
You can't hide from me!
attack here.
You shall be purified!
Oh, a crit. That's nice. Okay, it just automatically chooses something else. Why are they all attacking him?
It's my turn!
It's not your turn, it's her turn. Oh wait.
Never forget
still.
this feeling.
Could take an item. Question is, can I kill... I should be able to kill...
Never
both
forget
of them.
this feeling.
Oh, wow.
It's my turn!
Yeah. You hit
It's my
this
turn
one
now.
and you use your skill. Spiralux. That should kill both of them. Oh. He doesn't even need to attack, alright. Level up. And 32 coins. Bronze, uncommon alloy forged across all of Arvium to produce basic equipment and medicinal herbs. Heal 200. Alright. Can I use medicinal herbs during my player phase while I'm not in battle? One of the groups is down. Well done, Nini. Likewise, your support has been... Are you alright? Yes, it's just some headache. Let's not get distracted. We'll engage the next group in combat soon. Can I defeat the bandits? I can rest to recover some HP. And we'll just wait here anyway for them to come towards us, so I'll heal. Now, the thing is, I think we should just keep resting, to be honest. To recover even more HP. And let them come. There we go. And we're the defending party. That's just 2 of them.
You never forget this feeling.
Yeah, it
Leave
doesn't
this
really
to me.
matter. I'll just use normal attacks.
Ah!
Wait, her normal attack takes up 2
Yeah.
MP? Okay.
Ah! You never forget this feeling.
Well, he'll attack.
You can't
but
hide from me!
First off, I will heal him.
Let me heal you!
There you go. Wave 2.
It's my turn.
Oh yeah.
You never
I
forget this
forget
feeling.
all the time. I definitely won't forget you
Leave
saying
this to me!
never forget this feeling 700 times.
Ah!
Here's something you won't forget.
Oh, critical.
Hip.
Nice. Good as new. Level 3. And almost level 6 for her. Some more bronze. We defeated all the bandits. This area should be safe now. I still don't get how you can be so sure.
Ah!
Is your head still hurting? Yes, the more I fight, the more it hurts. But don't worry, I'm fine. Is that so? The bloodshed on the ground, the awful stench of death in the air. Why is it all so familiar?
Ah!
Not again. My blade has been blood. My sin.
Nini?
Shiori.
Who am I? You're Sir Ornier, captain of the Holy Swords. That's not what I'm asking.
My memories.
I keep having these visions in which I'm depicted as an awful person. And I can't even remember anything about myself to discredit them. What if they said the truth? What if I truly was a horrible murderer?
I'm so sorry.
Nini, let me answer your original question again. You're a dear childhood friend of mine. We've known each other for a long time. How long? 13 years. I see. That is a long time. It is. And in all this time, you've never shown me anything that would lead me to believe you're a bad person, Nini. Quite the opposite. You've always been so noble-hearted and remarkable in everything you did. You're a hero among the Holy Swords. I see. Then maybe those visions are just a side effect of my amnesia, a byproduct of my imagination. I think so. You would never do anything like that, Nini, I assure you. At the very least, that's reassuring. That should put his sanity back up. But there's something more I want to know about Shiori. Who are you? I can tell you're very curious, and I believe it's time for me to tell you everything. Yes, I've so many questions. Are you really blind? I can't believe you can fight like that without seeing anything. In truth, sometimes I had the impression that you could see way better than me. I can't deny it. Those who focus too much on their eyes tend to lose the ability to use their other senses. That's true, but having honed senses isn't enough to justify what you did just earlier. You have something else. You may have lost your memories, but you still have your sharp intuition, huh? It's true, there is more.
My power to sense malice.
The power to sense malice? Yes, I was born without being able to see daylight, but On the other hand, I can see the malice of all living beings. That's incredible, but I don't hold any malice towards you, so how can you see me? There's no need for you to be actively malicious for me to sense your feelings. I'm not sure I get it. Let me explain. Do you believe me, Nini? She's already asked me this before, and my answer stays the same. Yes, of course. Then know that your trust comes from the result of your inner dialogue. Earlier you asked yourself if you could really trust me. You considered the possibility of me being an enemy. Wait, how did you... And after that, when you realized I was no foe, you became malicious towards anyone who could potentially hurt me. Even faint or subconscious thoughts, those are types of malice too, and I can see them all. Potentially? Subconscious? That goes way deeper than I could think.
Quite interesting.
Your power is incredible. You think so? I wonder. I think that's enough information for now. I still have many unanswered questions, but...
Thank you.
Thanks, Shiori. We should get going. Nini? We need to reach the vassal of the Demon King, right? Our mission is urgent, and we can't waste any time here. Are you sure you're alright? That's a no. There's no point in denying it anymore. She would be able to sense any lies with her power regardless. I'm not fine.
I can't remember.
These horrible visions and my lack of any memories whatsoever. As I told you earlier, you shouldn't worry about these visions. Even with my power, I can't sense any significant malice in you. And what if I was malicious in the past? Or the future? I may not be malicious now, but that's because of amnesia. Perhaps there were things that I kept hidden even from you all these years. Nini, please.
Oh?
I'm caught a bit off guard as she places her hand on my shoulder. Do nothing. Nini? Sorry, Shiori. I appreciate your gesture, but I'm not sure how to react. After all, my mind is such a mess right now. I'm aware I have friends and family, but I can't remember anyone's faces. And you said earlier that we've been friends for 13 years, but... I know. You can't recall a single thing of the happy moments we spent together, right? I know it must hurt her to say this, but she's still trying her best to support me with a smile. Unfortunately, you're right, and being aware of all this just...
I feel nothing.
It just fills my heart with a sense of dread and emptiness. I will do anything in my power to help you. I know. Thank you, Shiori. It would be pointless to keep talking right now, so let's move forward. To the mission that was assigned as the previous me, to the Vassal. And possibly to the new hints about my past.
Nini!
Our destination is in the other direction. Right. It's going to be a long journey. Would you like to save? Yeah, sure.